Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Jim Palmer, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now in the box, Johnny Damon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Kansas City, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
With Merrifield next to hit. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Merrifield has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Now the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. To second for 1. To Murray, and that finishes the double play.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
So next to the plate for the Royals, George Brett. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Count now a ball and a strike. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Jorge Soler would be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In is Jorge Soler as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for Kansas City. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Brett Saberhagen, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Into the box, Ryan Roberts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's low.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready now for Baltimore, Nick Markakis. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, up there.
One out, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
In now for the O's, Eddie Murray, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One and one to the potent switch hitting bat of Eddie Murray.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. And it misses. 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch on its way. Ripken takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Murray, the runner at first with 2 gone. Three and one.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lifted into center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And up steps Salvador Perez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out.
The first baseman, number 66.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Hearn. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. So far this season, O'Hearn is slugging north of .480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. With runners in scoring position this season, O'Hearn has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan O'Hearn goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
1-2.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
2-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung out and missed for strike 1. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop.
1-2.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
He's set. The payoff pitch. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So digging in now, Brooks Robinson brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. See you later. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike the count. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 to him now. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Fouled off. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
So striding in, Austin wins. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 2-1 home.
Oh, that's kicked out.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Damon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 2 full. Baltimore's out in front, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Johnny Damon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Line softly to the right side. Foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Merrifield carries a batting line right at 240.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't.
Oh, and he botches it.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
At the plate, George Brett lifted the other way to left center. After to Santander. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Throw over to the bag. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over. Runners back. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Dozier, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A runner on first with 2 away. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the Royals 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Second baseman, Brian.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. Striding in, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Gordon on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
At the plate, Eddie Murray. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Murray digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the fourth.
Leading up for
And up
Kansas
next,
City,
the former World
the
Series
catcher,
hero, Salvador Perez.
Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
0-1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year, as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
To the plate now, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Gordon, a 36-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Mondesi.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's inside.
Johnny Damon would be next. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him! But the Royals are able to knock things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding into the box, Cal Ripken. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The third baseman, number 5, Robinson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brooks Robinson. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2 balls and a strike. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Trey Mancini is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1, here it comes. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2. And he popped him up. Mondesi ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Ready now, Anthony Santander. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First offering on its way.
0-1.
Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. lifted down the line in left. Gordon on the move, but this will land untouched. From the stretch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Orioles leave 1. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In his career, Damon carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Merrifield.
In now, Whit Merrifield. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
We got full count.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler. Strike one to start the at-bat. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
1-0.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
1 ball, 2
Now the
strikes.
fastball is swung on and missed.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, the 0-1.
Count, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The set and the 1-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals strand a pair. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Austin Hayes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's 1 down now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
At the plate, Austin wins. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way is pitch number 75. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two and two.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Brian Roberts. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Softly hit here to the left side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Salvador Perez. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. Hey.
2 balls and a strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Into the box, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Swing and he pops him up. Robinson ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. From the stretch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. From the stretch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
First delivery to him on the way. Eddie Murray stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
From the belt, the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Soler. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Robinson.
Riding in once again, Brooks Robinson. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. The relay. And he's safe.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Fouled away. Two out, bases loaded. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave him loaded. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The Orioles, number 48, Richard Blyer.
So stepping in, Johnny Damon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Comes set and the 0-1. Blyer is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Merrifield.
Stepping up now, Whit Merrifield. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
One out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. To the plate now, George Brett. Runner goes. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Runner at second here with one man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Over to Murray. They get the double play. And the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
a run for the Royals on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-2 Royals. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Catcher, Austin Wynn.
Stepping into the box, Austin Wynns. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
1-1 home. There's a curveball off the plate, but swung on for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Damon is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Settling in now, Brian Roberts. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Kevin McCarthy takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Kevin McCarthy.
So now to the plate, Nick Markakis, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Just a tick behind for a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. A runner on first with 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first, and a dive, but he's back. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Paul Fry has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Number 66.
Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Comes set with the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Alex Gordon, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Standing in, Eddie Murray. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Orioles, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gordon is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Robinson.
Digging in and looking for more, Brooks Robinson. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. Still a 3-2 ball game. Miguel Castro enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Hanser Alberto is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Hanser Alberto.
Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Adalberto Mondesi.
And now pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Sure took a healthy hack that time. The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Johnny Damon stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Hit to short. And that's out number one. Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1-0 the count. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. One out and a runner on third. Hit back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Sean Armstrong enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, George Brett. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with one down. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1 home. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Brett gets a hold of one to right field and deep. And it's gone into the bleachers. George Brett scores a pair with that home run. Third home run for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
At the plate, Jorge Soler, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 3 runs already home here. This is line to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
In now, Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. At the letters, but called high, it's a ball.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Now the 2-0 home. Will not catch the zone, ball 3. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Still only 1 out in the inning. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Santander looks up. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Wade LeBlanc comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. LeBlanc has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 66.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
The left fielder,
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
To the plate now, Alex Gordon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hayes is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Royals 8 and the Orioles 2. So here's Trey Mancini, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. Gordon is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Santander. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Stepping into the box, Austin Wynns. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. Greg Holland will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Greg Holland. the second baseman.
At the plate now, Brian Roberts. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Baltimore down to their final strike. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Barehanded. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Kansas City jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brett Saberhagen takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 8 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.